Hey guys, it's anonymous developer. It's Anondev here. I just finished a game a couple of minutes ago. Oh god, it was an interesting experience. Basically, there were like a couple of guys shouting, "Oh my god, Obby! This guy is Obby!" in the chat. I was like, oh, and I thought I recognized the username. Now the dude, well, you're gonna see his username in the video. Whatever. Apparently, he was like 300 something star, and obviously, I wasn't too scared. Like, I have a bit of an ego when it comes to solo bedwars. My stats aren't amazing. I have like a point 0.6 win loss, but I feel like I do pretty good in most encounters. You know what I mean? So like, I had a bit of an ego about this. Going into it, people were shouting. They were like, "He is Abby." I'm like, "Oh my god!" This guy. Like, are you kidding me? He's buying Abby in the freaking solo game, like early on too. It was like 2 minutes into the game, and one dude was like, "Oh my god, he's Abby," and I'm like, But I still, oh god, I managed to clutch it up. So I wanted to show you guys what that looked like. Oh, and it was a clutch because I didn't have a bed. Somebody broke my bed super early on. Like I fought the first dude. My first rush was a Nick. And I got pretty lucky because he got diagged, and then the diag guy came to me, but I managed to kill him. Um, and I just left. Like I just went around the map and I pulled off. I think there were some pretty sick plays near the end. So I'm gonna show you guys the replay from that game. It is not terribly long. Yeah, it's 10 minutes long. Okay, so I'm just gonna go first person mode here. Um, Waiting in the gen, obviously gamer time. Let's go. Um, I always just do wool defense in solo. Sometimes I will do wood if like they're particularly like sweaty or something, or I don't think I have a shot. I think this is also like my second or third game on, so I'm a little bit slow to say the least. I think this is second game, but yeah. Oh yeah, I was like checking messages from someone. So mildly, I think that was why I lost first rush here. Um, because they were like already blocking up a little bit on me. Somebody, I think the dude might be French or something. It looked like an interesting name. Yeah. So basically, I'm behind first rush here. Um, whoa. Okay, a little laggy, but oh my god, the speed bridging looks so weird in the replay. That's whack. It's very snappy. It like I play some like 1.16, 1.17. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I lose the fight here. They were like one hit ahead of me, and then yeah, that's that. Does it not put me back? Oh, that is annoying. I remember this bug. I'm like, if they die when you're in first person, you get like stuck. There we go. Okay. That's gonna be a bit of a pain, but luckily I'm pretty sure I only died that one time because, or actually the second time here. So they get a couple of really like weird hits. Like I should have been able to hit them there, like at least like once, but they just like rail me. I think I'm pretty. They seem legit. I think they just got a good combo, but it was weird in the moment. So I barely survived this. Yeah, I'm on 7, and now the dude who diag rushed the other guy, he's gonna be coming for me at this point. Um, you can see he's over there. And so I'm like, oh god. I'm like, dude, please don't. I'm just typing in chat. Because, like, you have to understand if you're watching this and you're not, like, a pretty high level bedwars player, like, this is a very difficult, because I don't even have, like, access to a diamond gen. If I had a diamond gen, I would get sharp or prot in the heal pool. Heal pool is very valuable. But anyway, so I managed to kill him here. He's like, oh, so bad. He really should have been like watching me as he was blocking up more. He was just going straight up. I mean, he had pretty good block up, but like you have to be watching. Like there's no excuse for just continuing to block up, especially after you saw me like I don't know. Maybe he expected me to go higher and not be smart about it. Because I know some people just like skybase and shit, but that's not my play style. I just need to win that encounter honestly more than anything. Moving along here, so that should be sharp. And I'm gonna head back to green because this is around the time that pink is gonna be fighting the dude, which is on white team. Um, so he's not gonna be coming for me anymore. He actually gets finaled a bit farther into the match. So basically, I just have free reign to go around the map to the left. He's like, he's saying something, and I think I like call him toxic because he was being pretty shitty. Um, he called the white guy toxic for having obby. Okay. He called the guy on white team toxic for having obby. My bad. Um oh yeah, so I have prot here, I believe. I just go back and get prot. Yeah. Just sharpen prot is a good advantage, especially with like those guys still fighting. I don't want to risk it at all. Without a bed now, so like the entire rest of the match is basically a clutch for me. I could have gone mid from here. I know a lot of people would say, oh, just go mid. But the thing about me in solo games is that like I cannot like I have to be like continuously doing things like getting statistics. Like yes, I could win the solo game if I just went mid, played shitty, got like a diamond sword and ender pearl. It would have been fine, but like that's not how I play solo. I play solo for the finals, for the beds in the finals. So like if I was to not do that, oh, and this guy's an idiot by the way. He didn't see me at all. I felt kind of bad. Um but yeah, so like I could like oh yeah, okay, so there's white or yeah, white. Yeah, white getting pink bed. So pink was the kind of toxic guy. Um but yeah, like I could go mid, I could buy stuff, but like for my brain to like be okay with it, I want to be engaged, because I'm playing solo. There's like except for like music that I'm listening to, there's no other source of like, attention, I guess. Or like stimulation is the word I'm looking for. There's no other source of stimulation. Um yeah, so basically, I just like I play. Like I could have died here, if he had tapped me when I jumped down on him. Oh yeah, actually no, I just go over here. I feel safe about that. This is mildly shitty, but like I was mostly just playing on instinct here. I just wanted to win, man. Like I wanted a shot at killing the white guy. Cause like in games like this, it feels so bad if you just like die to someone else as a final kill before you even get to like fight the guy. Like if I had died to the guy, yeah, I would have been okay with that. It would have been a little sad, but like it's fine. Like it's an honorable death. It's not terrible. But to die to like one of these guys who are like, I mean, they're low level, let's be honest. That would have been really bad. Okay, so I don't have a gap here. I actually dropped my iron sword on the way down. Still managed to kill the guy, but now I have a pretty good advantage in terms of health. I'm pretty sure I win this with like 7 HP. It's a little sussy balls. I'm on 4. Okay. Yeah, but I get out of it just fine. Anyway, okay. So now's where I start to get stacked. I get a couple gaps. I get a couple fireballs, and this is pretty much how this becomes winnable. Is just you need to keep gaps, you need to keep fireballs, and you need to keep your distance because this guy, as I'll show you what gear he has in a moment. I'm pretty sure it was only like prot 2, but it was pretty nasty. He obviously does very sharp fireballs as well, but the advantage that I had was that while right now, like he's going around like killing other people because he still has a bed and he's obby obviously, so he's a lot more flexibility in terms of not worrying about his gear quite as much. But that ends up leaving him mildly undergeared in terms of fireballs, gaps in fireballs, and also just like I guess like control of the map, right? Like by doing this, not only am I like gathering resources, like going around to different bases, not only am I gathering resources, I'm also making bridges to different places, and I'm also kind of like memorizing the layout of the map so that I know like what bridges I can take where if I need to. So just I guess the most important aspect of this is like the fireball advantage because fireballs can get you out of like any situation. You can like fireball jump, you can just fireball people. I mean, okay, I guess it's not really more complicated than that. I'll be AFK'd. I'd prefer not to be AFK'd. Thank you, bedwars. I'm just watching the replay. But yeah, so I'm just getting stacked here. Um, it's probably gonna be a couple more minutes before I actually fight anybody. I think I get like prot 2 to prot 3. Um, this guy, I should really talk about him a little bit. He's cool. I think I've fought him before a while back. He wasn't toxic or anything. But yeah, if you saw right there, he's going to me now. He has he's diamond armor. Obviously he's gonna fireball the bridge there. I'm not falling for it. I think he only had 1, maybe 2 at this point. But yeah, so I'm a little bit careful. Obviously, I don't want him just fireball me off. But I had, I think, like 3 or 4 fireballs at this point. I'm kind of like stockpiling them, because I need to have a movement advantage. Oh, and I also bought a bow. Just because if he's gonna like buy like diamond armor and shit, I'm gonna at least buy a bow. But he does something completely unexpected here, and this was like, oh god, like I'm gonna die. I didn't even see him until now, and I'm like, oh shit, like he's on top of my base. How do I get out of this situation? If he jumped on me there, he could have killed me, but I just left. I backwards fireball jumped over. But now I'm on the run. But the thing about this right here is that the like on the run in Bed Wars isn't necessarily that bad of a thing. There just needs to be one other key component that's going on. Well, actually two, I guess. But the thing is that you need to be going towards their bed. because if you're going towards their bed, then that means that they have to make the choice. And you'll see right here, he just voided. They have to make the choice between letting you break their bed, or at least there's a decent chance. So that's the other component, is you have to actually be equipped enough, or at least look like you're equipped enough to break their bed. You know, you have to be confident. You have to not be stopping to buy things. If you have TNT and they don't have like a massive bed defense, that's instantly like they know, oh, you're gonna break it. So there, I didn't even actually have a diamond pickaxe yet, but just me, like the prospect of me potentially breaking his bed was enough for him to void. Now he is going to be chasing me again, but the thing is that in those like chase scenarios, you can still survive it. You just need to be going towards their bed because the likelihood of them voiding, or of course you breaking their bed. Now that's a very, you know, obviously terrifying situation. Yeah, he's gonna fireball the bridge here, and I'm just going to keep running. So once again here, what I know now is that obviously he had to get to mid some other way, right? So there's going to be another escape route, because this was like he came to me from mid, so there has to be another bridge to mid somewhere. And you kind of assume, because it was like early game when he got obby, you can kind of assume that it's like close to his base, right? So you can see right there, obviously it's from Aqua, it's the base next to him. So once again, even though I'm running from him, I had that mobility to be able to say, you know, I'm running from you, yes, but I'm running towards your bed. So I try and kill him there unsuccessfully. Mostly I'm just trying to slow him down, because if I can get a third set of M's, and you could see I got lucky with the spawn timing there, I actually only end up getting 3 of that third set, so I have 11 M's total. But it works out. He's going to be actually chasing me fairly closely here. I didn't realize how tight this was going to be. I was really hoping those fireballs could slow him down at least a little bit, but didn't end up working out that way. So I just run. Now this is, again, very close. I try and kill him with like fireballs and stuff. But once again, like I said, the thing about running is if you're going towards their base, you know, like you have a pretty good advantage. I think here he might have actually gone back. I don't remember what he does. Or did I kill him there? I don't remember what happened, but I do know. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure he just went back to mid. Either that or I killed him. I'm not sure. Oh, he did fall off. Okay, that's fine. So, anyway, yeah. So now once again, I have like a gear advantage. Obviously, I just bought diamond armor, diamond sword. I've prot 3. I'm gonna buy a speed pot with that very last M, just because I don't know. I guess I value speed pots a lot. It's like mobility, and it doesn't work in every situation. Obviously, there are a lot of like situations where you're trapped at your base, where a jump pot would be more effective because you can escape over them pretty easily. But in this scenario, I already have pretty good map mobility. Like I can, I can go anywhere I need to essentially. So at this point, I'm gonna drink the speed because I know he's coming back to his base. But if I can beat him there, I can break the bed. Now he actually had miner fatigue. I should have gotten magic milk. I always forget to buy magic milk. So he actually has miner fatigue on me now, and he's coming towards me. So this was very sus trying to break it here. He's actually right there. I'm not sure why he's invis, but there he is. Oh, and I'm stuck in the thing. That's very cool. Okay, and then it's just the final 1v1, because I actually bought haste 2 as well with my extra diamonds. I missed a couple hits, but I had prot 3, so that's the game. That is the game. I was very happy with myself after this one. Oh yeah, like I get the spec glitch. He didn't say anything in chat. He didn't like message me or anything. So that's how I know this is kind of like a nice guy. If he was raging about it, he wasn't texting me. So I appreciate the fairness. I don't know. I mean, it's not. I can't imagine it's gonna be like that annoying for him, because like he sees I'm like a similar level to him in chat. It's not like he's getting railed by like a 30 star or anything like that. Um, but yeah, I mean I played annoying. I'm not gonna lie about that. But he also bought obby and diamond armor, so like I kind of felt justified in doing that. Anyway, so that is how I took down a 300 something star. I think he's like low 300, 312, something like that. But anyway, that's how I clutched against a 300 star with freaking diamond armor, diamond sword, or actually just iron sword, obby, and very good game sense. I mean, he knew what he was doing. I don't know. I guess I just had kind of like a map, like mobility advantage here, and there's not much he could do about that. He just had to push me harder. He should have, I don't know. I mean, he needed like more mats, and the thing was I had very good map control. So like he could have gone to like this direction and bought more fireballs. He could have gone around there. Now I would have probably broken his bed, but as long as he can like get to those bases and get the things, and then even if he has to void after that to save his bed, he needs to keep that gear advantage on me. Like, and honestly, in my scenario, I would have just rushed mid, because like, you know, or if I was him, I would have just rushed mid because he has enough map control that like, if he does that, he can get to mid really easily. He can get M's, and M's are a game changer, as you saw right here. I had diamond armor, I had diamond sword, I had a speed pot, and those were the things that let me win the game. If I didn't have those, obviously it would have been much more difficult. But yeah, so I feel like this mobility here, where he forced himself to go the next base over and then to mid, that kind of restricted him in terms of his like, like speed, in terms of like, obviously he couldn't catch up to me when I got the three sets of M's. If he had just gone straight to mid, it would have been much faster for him. Like he bridge egged, and that was smart, I think. He could have invised hilariously, and he probably would have killed me if he had invised, but I don't know. Maybe he's just not that type of player. I mean, to be fair, I could have invised as well, but like the gear advantage is more important in this scenario. But anyway, yeah, that's like 300 star versus 400 star. The 400 star did end up winning in the solo game. Obviously, this is not every game. A million things could have gone wrong. I got some lucky timing with the fireballs, and just in general, people were going for him at the beginning of the game, so that gave me a bit more of an opening to get around, get more gear. I only had to kill the one dude over here basically, and then it was just me going for him. So I was able to kind of have that like pre-fight prep time a little bit, where I could get like a cushion of gaps and fireballs to fight him with. Anyway, yeah, small ego boost. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought this was kind of interesting. So I was gonna make like an analysis video. But anyway, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good one.